Radical.
Hey, Rune Mamba, aren't you a lucky duck? I'm going to respond to a comment that you left. I don't have it right in front of me. But it's basically asking me what I thought about the CEO, the head of Tripwire Interactive, stepping down after a tweet. Well, I'm going to share the tweet from John Gibson first, and then the statement from Tripwire, who replaced him, and then we're going to talk about Senate Bill 8. So those three things. First, John Gibson says, proud of U.S. Supreme Court affirming the Texas law banning abortion for babies with a heartbeat. As an entertainer, I don't get political often. Yet with so many vocal peers on the other side of this issue, I felt it was important to go on the record as a pro-life game developer. And then, I think that was the only tweet. Were there other tweets? That's the only one I'm seeing here. Then Tripwire said, they have appointed a new interim CEO, Alan Wilson. The comments given by John Gibson are of his own opinion and do not reflect those of Tripwire Interactive as a company. His comments disregarded the values of our whole team, our partners, and much of our broader community. Our leadership team of Tripwire are deeply sorry and are unified in our commitment to take swift action and to foster a more positive environment. Effective immediately, John Gibson has stepped down as CEO of Tripwire Interactive. Co-founding member and current Vice President Alan Wilson will take over as interim CEO. Alan has been with the company since its formation in 2005 as an active lead in both the studio's business and developmental affairs. Alan will work with the rest of the Tripwire leadership team to take steps with employees and partners to address their concerns, including executing a company-wide town hall meeting and promoting open dialogue with Tripwire leadership and all employees. His understanding of both the company's culture and the creative vision of our games will carry the team through his transition with full support from the other Tripwire leaders. Sorry about that flub at the end, Had a bit of almond that I just took care of now. I love honey roasted almonds. Okay, so we go down to talking about this Senate Bill 8, which I didn't know much about before I read this, I haven't been keeping up on this stuff. Said that Senate Bill 8 outlaws abortion after 6 weeks, before most people know they're even pregnant. It's one of the most restrictive abortion laws in the country, with no exceptions for rape or incest. The law allows private individuals to sue anyone seeking an abortion as well as those who aid or abet an abortion. A pro-life organization created a whistleblower site for individuals to report those who received an abortion, but the site has since been removed by its domain provider. Well, that's pretty freaking strict. It is. And when it comes to, abortion, I'm not a female, so I'm never going to have to deal with that issue. I'm never going to be able to, make that choice. And I don't really want to get into the discussion of that because, well, a lot of people feel passionately, on both sides. There's multiple sides and multiple arguments for, abortion and anti-abortion. But, we have this law that was passed and it seems to have held up, Roe versus Wade. It seems like for decades, there's an attempt to dismantle Roe versus Wade. And some people will say that there's a basic female right, the right to, safe abortions. And there's no perfect answer for it. I'm not pro-abortion when it comes to me because I'm happy to be alive. My mother that never crossed her mind and everything, but I'm certainly happy to be alive. But, the part of this that's really shocking to me is no exceptions for rape or incest. This seems like some freaking China shit right here, or not America, is what I'm saying. We just talked about China the other day, but no exceptions whatsoever for rape or incest? So that's the thing that's really messed up in my mind. Let's say you're a female, you're an underage female. Let's say you're 16, 17 years old or younger, and your dad impregnates you. Okay, do you really want to have that incest baby? I couldn't think of anything worse than coming into this world and then that being revealed to me. And I couldn't think of anything worse than having to actually raise a child that's actually, that's disgusting. But what I want to discuss is, should this person have been relieved and let go for leaving a tweet? That really wasn't that shocking, I don't think. Because if a law happens and is put in place, then you can be in support of it or against it. And it gets to the point where I think this person, it feels like they might have been bullied into feeling one particular way on something, when he could have just came out and said, I'm for the law for the most part, but you know what? There's aspects of it I don't like. I don't think anyone should look at this law and be like, well, that's perfect. That's perfect, right? 6 weeks, no exception for rape and incest, and you can sue people. That's perfect. It's a sad thing when people get really politicized and they get on two sides of the issue and they have two different solutions for an issue, and there's no working together on things like that. Imagine if the two political parties could get together and actually find some common sense solutions for things like abortion and things like gun control. But that would never happen because they have to get on their soapbox and have to stand for one thing and the other party stands for the other thing. And these are wedge issues, and I get that, I guess. Every party's got to have their wedge issues, but it's just stupid. It's just stupid, being able to sue somebody that what? That's just it's something that I wouldn't think would exist in 2021 America. That's my thoughts on it, but I'm just a common sense kind of person, and I don't really give a fuck about any of these parties and their wedge issues. I just wanted to discuss this because I'm bored, and Room Mamba, I don't know, you left a comment, so fuck it. I don't know, whatever.